Francois was a great guide. Very focused on all the history and arts of the castle. He walked us through most of the rooms. Very knowledgeable. At the end we had about 1 hour to visit the gardens. It was 35 degrees, so we personally didn't go to the gardens. We sat at cafe in the castle till it was time for to hop in the bus. Half-day tour is enough to explore Versailles Palace. Better to get one with priority access so you won't have to fall in line. Meeting point is also easy to find. Tour guide is very informative. Other than the terrible traffic jam in the city that set us back by 40 minutes, we still have plenty time to have the guided tour, which is very important if you wish to understand a little more about what's going on there. The tour guide is very knowledgeable, and if you are interested in the history of the palace and paintings, you will get detailed facts from joining this tour. The garden was wow. Versailles was amazing and our guide was funny and kind. Next time I would book the full day. Very good guide, super cool and informative. Versailles was beautiful. Our tour guide, Juilliard, was so informative and guided us with proper explanation on the meaning and purpose of the paintings throughout the place. Don't forget to visit the garden after visiting the chateau, it's huge and beautiful. The half-day tour was absolutely sufficient and you will still have plenty of time to go to the garden. The palace is so beautiful and majestic. Our private tour guide was also very detailed in his explanations. Good experience. It's a wonderful place to visit outside Paris. Had a good time seeing the palace and its content. Versailles must go. I didn't have a Korean guide, so I went to an English guide. I also like to take a double-decker bus to see all over Paris. I bought some macaroons at the restaurant inside the palace. Our guide Manuela was a very sweet and knowledgeable lady. There was some small confusion about the meeting point initially, but Manuela's tour totally made up for it. The palace was also really beautiful. Booked the tour the night before. Easy to locate the meeting point, which is just by the equestrian statue. Guide was very informative and knowledgeable. Empty your bladder before entering the palace, as you cannot go back to the rooms due to the crowd and the guards. Very happy with this half-day tour. Also given time to explore the gardens. The guide is awesome and very knowledgeable to introduce not only the place but also the history behind every painting and decoration. It would be even better if it is a full-day tour so we could have more time to explore the rest of the place. The voucher had 2 addresses for the meeting point: Hotel Pullman Eiffel Tower. One was in the 13th R at Biel Auguste Blanqui, the other was at Avenue du Souffran, where the Pullman Eiffel Tower was really located. Luckily City Vision responded by WhatsApp when I asked. Don't be confused by the Klook voucher, just read the email from City Vision. Good half-day tour. The tour guide is knowledgeable and luckily we opted for the morning tour and it wasn't too crowded in the morning. The price is high, and the introduction is only limited to about 1 hour in the Palace of Versailles, and the rest of the time and gardens are on your own. In fact, you don't have to queue if you go by yourself. Easy to use and redeem voucher, just follow instructions provided. Guide was informative and provided detailed stories about the palace. Recommended. The palace is one of a kind and truly magnificent, although a bit crowded. Highly recommended though. Highly recommended tour when you're in Paris. Do not miss this very beautiful place. No hassle on navigating the place and you have your own guide to talk through the tour. Worth it. It takes about 30 minutes for the tourist bus to arrive at the Palace of Versailles. You don't need to queue up when you enter. There is a tour guide who explains in detail on the way. The tour guide is very good. Almost every room also stops to explain the historical background and interesting things.